defense to mounted guillotine by request. So some stuff going on here. So one, when they loop that guillotine, one thing that I can do right away to frustrate them is go forearm deep into the choke. So as they're locking, I'll put my forearm in. So I'm not, come back again. So I'm here, I'm not arm in, and I'm not no arm in, but one of my arms is gonna come in and get forearm deep. So if they try to connect their hands and try to finish, I've got this little forearm in as like a shiv to stop that. So now, as they're looking to finish, and this can be even if I don't have my arms in, right? So they're locked up and they're getting ready to choke. A lot of times it helps them to lean to this side. And as they do, that gives me the opportunity to put their back flat on the mat. And then we're gonna go back to the other defensive options we talked about in the other video, right? So I'm gonna pop them free and roll through, clearing my chin. So I know that they might need to go over to that side to get finishing pressure, and I can sell out at that moment, put them on their back, and then go through my defenses that way. But sometimes they'll really put their weight heavy to not go to this side, right? So they're staying locked in. At that point, I'm gonna lift my head deep like I'm shooting a double leg and press on the back of the shoulder. A lot of times I can hit this and go right out to the back. So I know Gary Tonin teaches that. A lot of other guys use that. And in my own defending guillotines, I've started going extra deep into the guillotine a lot more. You can get yourself in trouble, obviously, by deepening in the guillotine, but I understand how the structure works. I understand how my opponent's shoulder works. And as they reach deeper, if I can't get them on their side, then I put my own left hip down and look up at the ceiling. Now I might need to hit this ankle drag mount escape, climb up to half guard, and now I'm already on the back. So this is a really good shot to get the back attack from here. You know, the last thing that I'll say about, a third option here. Big key is when they're finishing mounted guillotines, they really want their hips to drop at the end, right? So they're putting their hips down. So better jiu-jitsu people will typically just like knee elbow escape and lift the hips up. And even if they stay locked on the guillotine and try to finish, it's very hard to finish this choke with the hips pushed up in the air. So a lot of people will just bide their time against me and wait that way and maybe progress a little bit. And now I can flip out and go through. So lifting the hips is good, putting them on their own back is good, or if they won't go to their back, lifting your head so you can go out the back door is really nice. And all this is with the caveat that when they're hunting depth for the choke, we gotta fight hands, fight hands, fight hands. So there's always gotta be a consistent element of hand fighting and stripping that grip out, just like wrestling front headlock. Like we're constantly tearing at those hands to not let them have access.